Good afternoon, everybody. It's the time of the year when teams start doing all they can to get themselves into and keep their opponents out of the playoff picture. I'm Chris Morgan, and beside me in the booth is my co-pilot, Gator Jones. So who's going to take this one, Gator?
I'm picking the San Diego Chargers in this one. This team knows how to line up and shove the ball down your throat. I'm not sure they can be stopped, but maybe the damage can be contained.
And they bring him down. A solid effort on the return.
A very respectable pickup. Well done.
The defense is loaded up against the run. Bennett takes the handoff. Inside, tries to get fancy and gets nailed. Gain of 3.
The interior of the defensive line stuffed that play. They need to get better push up front than that.
Drops back. Fires. Incomplete.
The DB got there right on time and knocked him silly before the pass arrived.
Defense with 4 linebackers. Bennett with the carry, cuts to the outside, ball down at the 29-yard line. Loss of 3.
Time to punt it away, I think.
They line up to kick this one away. He gets it away. Fielded at the 37. Heads upfield. And he's down at the 48-yard line. He didn't get much on that return.
He needed to do a better job finding the wedge. If you use it effectively, you can set up your offense with better starting field position.
Boston, short over the middle, and Boston makes the catch. That's a gain of 6. Offense with 2 tight ends. Back to pass. Picked off! And he's down at the 45-yard line.
He was just looking for the receiver the entire time there, Chris, and the DB just was waiting for it.
Let's see what sort of magic they can work here. Bennett gets the ball up the middle, brought down at the 49. Gain of 3.
Any positive running yards to the inside have to boost your confidence a little.
Bennett with the carry, running left, and they make the stop. Gain of 5.
The offensive line won the battle this time. That was a nice-looking run. The offense loves short yardage situations like this one.
Unloads, and Chamberlain calls it in. Minnesota has a first down.
A nice throw, a good catch, and a first down. That's what you practice all week long.
And he drops back. Knocked down.
Strong effort by the defensive back to get a hand on it.
This will be the 5th play of the drive. Moves left. And Moss snares it. The Vikes have another first down.
That was just a good call and solid execution. Nice throw for the first down.
All day to throw. And he's sacked. Fearsome pass rush.
That's their first sack, isn't it, Chris? I'm sure the QB's hoping it's the last.
Pitches it, right side, and Jammer with the tackle. Good gain on the play.
He did a nice job of following his blockers and then just let his speed take over after that.
Moss goes in motion. Bennett gets the ball, tries the middle, and he's down at the 28-yard line. Gain of 5.
What the heck were they running it for? I sure hope they didn't do that on purpose.
It's on its way. And they tack on 3. And the Vikings come away with a field goal. Very impressive kick, Gator. I knew it was going to go in the whole way.
Oh, me too, Chris. This guy, I watched him one time during the offseason. He missed the ball, kicked the holder through the uprights.
He's got a really powerful leg.
Needless to say, Chris.
And he's down at the 33. So a decent gain on the run back. Let's see how they're going to attack this defense. Play action, flips it, left side, and he's knocked to the turf. Gain of 5.
He was able to turn the corner and pick up a decent gain on that play.
They're coming after him. The pass is complete, and they have the first down.
They're starting to put a drive together.
The offense goes with 4 receivers. White in motion. Here comes the blitz. And Boston snags it. Gain of 9.
Now that's the kind of hit that can instantly fire up the defense.
Minnesota leads by a field goal. And that's the end of the first quarter. He's back to pass. Deflected, and it's incomplete. This will be the 5th play of the drive. Alexander goes in motion. The pitch, running right. He gets pasted while trying to pull off a move, so they can't pick up the first. Let's see if they are going to gamble here on 4th down.
The defense just got penetration and stuffed that play before it ever got started.
This could be a fake. It's up. Takes a lucky bounce. This game brought to you by Hefner's Brand Bongos. When you want to beat the heck out of an animal skin stretched tautly across a wooden frame, choose a Hefner, making people think they have rhythm since 1952. Culpepper tipped, and that's incomplete. Minnesota leads by a field goal. Here they come, on the run. Livers, and it falls incomplete. Well, he had time, but couldn't connect with the receiver on that pass.
They need a completion here, Chris. I think they need to start throwing some short passes, get back in rhythm.
Moss in motion. He's dropping back with time. Gets it away, and he calls in the deep ball, and they pick up the first down.
Boy, that's fun to watch, unless you're the guy that just got burned on the play.
Bennett lines up in the backfield. He fades back, scrambling, still looking. And Moss makes the grab. Moss lines up wide left. Bennett takes the handoff, takes it around the end, and Jammer makes the stop. Nice little pickup on that play.
That's just great vision. He was able to see the entire field, and he followed his blockers.
Bennett gets the ball, runs it inside, and he's tackled just shy of the first. That's the way they teach you to wrap them up.
Solid gain there. Nice job of running the ball.
Pitch out, right side. Puts on the moves, but to no avail. So the defense keeps them from picking up the first, and now they've got a decision to make.
Ooh, those are some nice moves, but not nice enough.
Whoa, a little trickery here. Shake and bake. And he's down at the 19-yard line. And the gamble pays off big as they're able to pick up the first down.
Right now, the punting unit is saying, hey, defense, time to wake up and smell the first down.
Williams with the carry. And he's tackled at the 22-yard line. So they lose 4 yards.
Well, he did the dirty work inside, but didn't come up with much.
Rolls left. The throw. Batted down.
He's lucky that one wasn't intercepted.
3rd and 14. Drops back. Goes horizontal and snares it. And they line up for the field goal. Boots it. And the field goal is good. Minnesota puts 3 points on the board.
Excellent hold and kick. So in sync.
He gathers it in. Heads upfield. Looking for a seam. And Claiborne brings him down. So he picks up a nice little gain on the return. First play of the drive.
They weren't effective last drive. Let's see what adjustments they've made.
Under pressure. And Dwight brings it down. And he's down at the 34-yard line. Nice one-hander.
That was a thing of beauty.
Minnesota leads by 6. Flips it, takes it outside, taken down at the 30. San Diego takes a timeout. Not much time left on the clock. Working the middle, and Boston reels it in. San Diego wants another timeout.
Almost halftime.
They're coming after him, and Chavis has him well defended.
May not be as flashy as an interception, but that was a nice play.
2nd and 10. And he drops back, and he picks it off. And he's down at the 15-yard line.
He was just in the right place at the right time on that pick.
Minnesota leads by 6. Pitches it, breaks it to the outside, and he fools no one but himself there. San Diego takes another timeout. Defense in the 3-4. Moss goes in motion. Bennett takes the handoff up the middle. A pro ball effort by Wiley, and that'll bring up 3rd down.
He just needed one more block to spring for a big gain.
Culpepper and Chamberlain makes the reception. And that'll do it for the first half. And we'll begin quarter number 3. He hauls it in. Heads upfield. And they bring him down. And so they'll begin at the 37. First play of the drive. The pitch. Takes it outside. And he's down at the 45-yard line. Pickup of 8.
That's a good job of following your blockers and going with the flow.
2nd and 2. Breeze drops back, and that's incomplete.
Well, I probably would have had that one for a pick, but, you know. Now, they're not far from the first. Will they stay on the ground or go for a home run over the top?
Breeze going right. Deflected, and it's incomplete. That'll bring up a 4th down. Decision time here.
Why get fancy and throw it? Just buckle down and plow forward with the run.
It off. Brought in at the 18-yard line. Spins, and they make the stop. So the offense will take over.
He was just a step or two away from breaking that return into something special, Chris.
Moss in motion. Bennett takes it inside, dances, and gets drilled. Gain of a yard.
Even the best runner probably couldn't make much of that.
Moss lines up left side. Pitch out, running left, puts on the move, but to no avail. Pickup of a couple.
Nice job of containing the run there by the D. They made sure it didn't break for a big gain.
Flips it, left side, and he's taken down at the 42. So they don't pick up the first. Let's see what they've got up their sleeve.
Now all he accomplished there by spinning around was looking silly as he got walloped.
It away. Taken at the 30. And he's down at the 42. Not much on the return there.
Something is better than nothing, Chris. I'm sure he's telling himself that anyway.
White goes in motion. The pitch. Running right. And he's knocked to the turf. That's a loss of 2.
He needed to put his best foot forward on that play. Or any foot.
Tomlinson in the backfield. They put a man in motion. Breeze looking to air it out. Heaves it deep. And he brings home the bun. He's to the 10, the 5, and he scores. Drew Brees with a tremendous throw.
And that touchdown would not have happened without a great pass. He was right on the mark with that one.
They'll try for 2 points and the lead. Tomlinson running left. And the conversion is good, and that gives them the lead.
Well, that ought to put an extra spring in the offensive step.
And they're set to kick it off. Hauled in at the 6. Heads upfield. Takes a pass. And he's down at the 36. And the offense will trot onto the field to start this drive.
Medium gainers are nice. Big gainers are what you shoot for out there. He's probably a little disappointed with himself.
Has time. And he pulls in the home run ball. And that'll move the chain.
Great arm, great catch, great play. That was great. Did I mention how great it was?
Pitches it. Left side. Pummeled at the 42-yard line. He went nowhere on that play.
Good penetration by the defense there. He had nowhere to go but down.
Toss to the middle. And Moss hauls it in. That's a pickup of 7.
As long as this guy is making plays, I say keep throwing him the ball.
Fine saucer. In motion. Bennett takes the handoff, running left, and he's brought down at the 31-yard line. Minnesota is getting into a rhythm offensively.
The offensive line won the battle this time. That was a nice-looking run.
Bennett with the carry, tries the middle, and he's stopped at the 27. Gain of 3.
Even if you don't get much with that run, it'll slow the pass rush down a bit.
Second down and 7. Here they come. Flushed out. And Moss snags it. The Vikes pick up the first and continue this drive.
Oh, keep those chains moving, boys.
El Zono de Roja.
I hear it's for loading and unloading of passengers only, Chris.
Bennett, left side. And he's down at the 10-yard line. Moss lines up wide left. Bennett gets the ball, runs it inside, and they bring him down. They lose a yard.
No hole to speak through on that one.
3 quarters down, 1 to go. The defense comes out with 5 DBs. Pass over the middle, incomplete. They let him touch it, but they didn't let him catch it.
And that'll cool him off.
They'll go for the lead with this attempt. Up. And it's good! And the Vikings put 3 on the board. And the kicker comes through in the clutch.
Those little 1-bars can surprise you every now and again, Chris.
All that football ability concentrated into one face mask bar. Fielded at the 6. Heads upfield. And he's taken down at the 36. And we'll see what this offense can do. Minnesota leads by a point.
They need a score on this possession.
He's dropping that. Might as well eat lunch back there. Fires deep left, and Boston makes the grab. And you can't throw him much better than that.
And that catch puts him over the 100-yard mark.
Pitch out, right side, and he fools no one but himself there. Textbook tackle.
Just like hitting a brick wall.
He is really heating up here, Gator. He's back to pass. Swatted away.
Nice play by the defender. No need to intercept it, just knock it down.
5 defensive backs. They're thinking pass. Man in motion. Here comes the blitz. Throws over the middle. And Boston makes the catch. Oh, what a grab that was. This will be the 5th play of the drive. Tomlinson takes the handoff, juking, and they make the stop. And the Chargers are now in the red zone.
He did a nice job of following his blockers and then just let his speed take over after that.
Tomlinson with the carry. And he's down at the 10-yard line. The Bolts keep the chains moving.
He showed some good speed there to be able to get outside and turn the corner. Not everybody can do that.
Pitches it, running right. And he's down at the 5-yard line. Flips it, and he's down at the 9-yard line.
That's just good penetration by this defense.
9th play of the drive coming up here. they're short of a first down. Will they go for it? Going for the lead here. Kick is up. And it's good. San Diego hits on the field goal.
Hopefully he won't hurt himself celebrating, and I hope while he's celebrating he uses proper grammatica.
And it's up. Brought in at the 5-yard line. And he's brought down at the 30. And they don't have much time left. 43. He fades back, and it falls incomplete.
No gain on the play. Second down. 10 yards to go.
Defense in the 4-3. Bennett takes it inside, tries to get fancy, and gets nailed. Minnesota calls time. 2 tight ends in. Culpepper, and it's incomplete. He had his hands on it, but the defender made sure he let go.
Oh, I thought he had that. Bet he did too.
Big 4th down play.
The D has to shut them down right here.
Dumps it off, and Moss reels it in. The defense wins that battle, and now they'll take over on downs.
It's always satisfying as a defensive player to watch the offense do the walk of shame.
Tomlinson up the middle, and he's knocked to the turf. Minnesota will take a timeout. 2nd and 8. The pitch cuts to the outside. Sheds a tackle. Finds running room. Touchdown, San Diego. LaDainian Tomlinson with an incredible fake to get into the end zone.
Way to run it on home, big man. Way to run it on home.
And they'll try to add on the extra point. And it's through the upright. Christie gets ready to boot it. Gathers it at the 2-yard line. Shoots. And Jammer makes the tackle. So the offense comes on. 1st and 10. Play action. Unloads. Incomplete.
Nice timing on the hit by the DB.
Second down.
Moss, split left. He's got to hurry. Delivers. And Moss snares it. That was a great catch, Peter. Looked like the ball was just drawn to his hands.
Oh, yeah, this guy's hands are like magnets, man. I'll tell you what.
Yeah, but the ball isn't metal.
This is the first guy I would call if I was in a magnet emergency.
Bennett lines up in the backfield. Culpepper and Kleinsasser brings it down. Gain of 3.
The offense never had a chance with that pass.
And no time to waste here. Not much time. And a diving catch. Minnesota will take their final timeout. Here they come. Scrambled. Fumble. And the Chargers grab the loose ball. Crosses the 30 to the 20. And he's down at the 7-yard line. Defense in the 3-4. Alexander goes in motion. Pitch out, running left. And he's down at the 4-yard line. And this game is history. The Bolts win the game. Oh, what should we do now, Gator?
Well, let's make like a present.
And wrap it up.
Precisely.
Well, we'll see you next time, folks.